Start race, huh? Okay.
Okay.
2, 3.
This looks
Nice.
like an RC Pro-Am. I don't know if you remember that Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Okay, well they're
Hmm.
off.
Well, I don't know if did I win or lose, but everybody else is gone, and I can't control the one that's left. So,
You're the last one standing.
yeah.
That was
Okay.
pretty fast,
Oh,
though.
wait, hold
I
on.
would say for a full game. What is WASD?
No, well, it is, but also there's space bar to start, but I think it already
Ah,
started.
shoot.
Yeah, I don't know. The game just isn't really what I was expecting. But
It's not the best you ever got, I guess.
yeah, but
It's rather impressive though. Like
yeah,
let's look at what it actually did.
I should give it something a
It's
little
not
easier. I
working.
mean, I kind of threw it something that's not necessarily simple, but also
Right.
that was the point. Like I know at this point, all of them can do the simple things,
Mhm.
and this to me feels like lovable with maybe a few missing things.
Right.
Like you mentioned, terminal, and just to be able to see some of the logs of what's happening because like I really don't know what happened there, and I don't know if there's any way for me to go dig
Right.
into what happened so I think it's just I'm gonna have to just interface with the bot to like tell it what to do for everything, which is maybe
For sure.
exactly what you want.
There
So
are a couple other components in there. So the R2 that we found is storage, and I
okay,
think in Lovable that would be like maybe you could bring your own storage or what have you. But I think there's like a paradigm for that. The other was I noticed a cache and a database were going to be created, and it looked like they were using the Cloudflare. What would you say? Like first party offerings, basically. Where I
uh-huh.
think for Lovable, you'd have to reach out to something like I'm trying to remember that database name, but like a Postgres hosting provider, Neon or
Or
what
like
have
a
you.
Supabase.
Supabase is exactly what I was trying to think
Yeah.
of. Yeah, exactly. Whereas Cloudflare has it in house, so I feel like that tight connection in the long run might pay dividends, but in the short term, the UI is definitely not the same as Lovable, and the results are pretty good, but not the same. I think you're also showing models in there, right? Because that's
Yeah.
actually a pretty if you can select a model, that's a massive leg up on Lovable.
Yeah, so that's what I was just about to show you before we wrapped up
Oh,
is
gotcha.
I discovered that over in the settings, earlier I said I have no idea what model we're even using, so I don't know what to put in here contextually or in my prompt. And as I looked around within the settings, I found that if you're in quick start mode, it's going to use Gemini Flashlight. In the blueprint step or phase, it's using GPT-5 Mini. When you look at the planning, it
Oh,
switches to Grok.
interesting.
For the coding, it's using Gemini 2.5 Pro.
But that totally makes sense because 2.5 Pro was already good. 3 Pro is really